girl, it's me, I'm back. How much are you enjoying the regular vlog uploads? I'm enjoying it personally. From this end, enjoying it. Put me down 1 for enjoying it. I am glad that I'm back to vlogging a little bit more regularly. I didn't like purposefully take any breaks or anything. I was just focusing on like creating different kinds of content. I juggle them all. I juggle, and one's gotta fall. And you know what makes me feel good? When other creators do the exact same thing. And I'm like, oh, you're so active here and here. And oh, never mind. That's a graveyard. Gotcha. Cool. I'm excited. I'm having a good day. The weather is beautacious. The Amtrak is passing us by right now. And have any of you guys ever taken a long Amtrak trip? Because I was just trying to convince my parents to do one. Because I always look at the one from here to San Antonio. And I'm like, oh man, it just looks like... in my brain, I think it'd be so fun to go with the kids. And then in reality, I feel like, would it be fun to be on a train for that long? If any of you guys have great stories of train trips, please let me know. Anyway, we're sitting here waiting for the kids as usual. So I have some snacks. Today we do have a sponsor. And today's sponsor is Catalina Crunch, which makes me excited because obviously I have some right here. But I already have some in my little snack bin, but I just got some new ones. And which one am I gonna open and eat? These are my 2 favorite flavors. Well, that mustard one, I think was like a honey mustard that I tried it a few months ago. That one was really good. But this is the cheddar one, and then I also have the Kickin' Ranch the creamy ranch. The Kickin' one is the spicy kick, I think it's called, and that one's at the house. But these are my 2 favorite. I also have a traditional one in here that I already cracked open. Who am I going to eat? I think I'm going to go creamy ranch today. All of them have like almost a nostalgic kind of flavor to them where it'll remind you of like the snacks of your youth kind of thing. And maybe you still eat them now, but like I like eating things that are a little cleaner. You know what I mean? The ingredients are a little cleaner, a little bit less extra stuff in there that you don't really need. What do they put in here? Pecans. Hey, the first ingredient are pecans. I didn't know that. Catalina Crunch cereal. Oh, that's funny. And then they break that down. Pea protein, tapioca starch. Oh yeah, because they do have the cereals. So they have the crunch mixes, which are my personal favorite thing to get from Catalina Crunch. And then they have the cookies. And then they have the cereals. I feel like I see the cereals at stores very often. Of course, I have a code for you guys. You can use the code SarahRae and you'll get 15% off of any Catalina Crunch mix, and you'll get free shipping like site wide. You save more money if you subscribe to like get them regularly, but you don't have to do that. I don't know if I've ever shown them on this channel before, but I dig them. The kids really like them too. They're so good. Normally at home I'll put it into like a little container so that I don't like eat the entire bag, you know, because there's 6 servings in here. But it's so good. It's really easy to just nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Look, it's so good. There's pretzels and pecans and almonds and the cereal. The cereal is really good. I actually prefer the cereal in the crunch mix. They're keto friendly, but like I'm not on a keto diet or anything, and I mean I still buy them and I still think they taste good. So you don't have to be on keto to enjoy these. I always have to order. One moment. That was my cousin's husband. We're moving right along on getting the basement stuff started. So we're ordering the cabinets and stuff, and I'm excited. So stay tuned for that. We're putting in like a little wet bar in the basement. So follow along with that journey if you wish. But back to what I was saying. Something about this creamy ranch, man. It has like a ranchy flavor, but it's not like in your face. I love how crunchy it is. And I really, honestly guys, I do not like nuts that much. Like for the most part, I don't really like pecans and almonds. In this mix, I tear them up. I feel like you have to add something to them in order for me to want to eat them. The like ranch flavor on the pecans is my favorite way to eat pecans. And the little chickpea protein pretzels. I love them. They're so good. This doesn't taste like a healthy snack. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you eat stuff that's like actually not horrible for you, it tastes that way. It tastes like diet food. This does not taste like that. That's why I like it so much. If you want to try it out, I'll have a link for you guys. But like I said, you can use the code SarahRae. It'll get you 15% off of any like Catalina Crunch mix. But they have a variety pack on there where you can try the 4 different flavors. Like you can try the traditional and the spicy. The spicy is spicy, okay? They're not playing. The spicy is a little too spicy for me, but Nala likes it. So then we have the creamy ranch and the cheddar as well, which is right here. You can get a variety pack with all of those in it, or if you're someone like me and you already know that like creamy ranch is your jam, you can just get like 4 of the creamy ranch. You don't need variety when you know yourself, girl. I'm gonna sit here and eat this because you were sitting on my new cookbook that I just got, and I'm gonna flip through it. I'm so excited because Miss Magnolia Table came out with the 3rd edition. I actually bought this to give it to my mom, but I felt like I don't want to give my mom a cookbook that I haven't vetted. So if I really love it, then I'm gonna get her a different one, you know, her own, and I'm gonna give her that for Mother's Day. But yeah, I'm excited. I have the first 2 Magnolia books, and I love them both. I just made banana bread from one of them, so cannot wait to go through this. Already is looking fire. My camera died in the car, but I'll show you guys the books I got from Book of the Month. I just got my order. We've hit triple digits 100 months ago. We launched 100 months? 100 months? A long time ago. Cast. This is not mine. I got this for Jefferoni, my brother. The Remains of the Day. Another one for Jefferoni. This was my Book of the Month pick, and it's The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren, which I think is in the same universe as The Soulmate Equation, which was their new release last year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. I have 12 Christina Lauren books. Clearly, I like them. Some of them are a hit, some of them are a huge miss. Hopefully this is a hit. I'm excited. This is going up there with Yours Truly and Happy Place as like top reads that I cannot wait to get to. The Last Word by Taylor Adams. This one I picked out, and this is a thriller. After posting a negative book review, The Dangers of Goodreads. A woman living in a remote location begins to wonder if the author is a little touchy or very dangerous. In this pulse-pounding novel of psychological suspense, my favorite kind, and terror from the critically acclaimed author of No Exit and Hairpin Bridge comes The Last Word by Taylor Adams. Taylor Adams is not a very scary name. Creepy house. I don't know. Anyway, so those were my 2, and then the other 2 were for Jeffrey. So, horky dorky. Okay, I'm gonna mom life it up. The kids have something at school today. We have a whole situation, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, my little sugar plum fairy. I did just do that. Come in here and set up the camera and then go back. Don't ever let YouTube make you think we just let it run for 6 hours. I assume none of you thought that. How cute is this plant? Look at him. We went to go pick up the stuff for the retaining, or for the bed, in front of the house. And I saw this and I was like, gotta have it. But the reason I got it was I was hoping, first of all, I want to throw some rocks down here, but there's actually like a little well that would allow for some draining, I feel like. This is the head I bought at World Market, and I thought it was so cool. I really want to paint this part, the little like leaves. I want to paint them gold. I think that would be so cool. It'd give it like a little pop. But my intention was to put this in here. It's a little big. I knew it could be a little big, but I'm wondering if I take it out, could I make it fit? Okay, obviously I gotta take it out of this as well. Ah, Shelby, actually that doesn't really go, does it? Maybe if it was in a little bit further. All right, maybe I don't like it there. Anyway, now I have a cute new plant, and it was like 15 bucks and worth every penny, in my opinion, and now my hands are dirty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna paint this though, right? Isn't that the right call to make? It was like 30 bucks at World Market, and they had one in store, and it's like a terracotta pot, so underneath it's brown, and they had one in store, and it was chipped, and it was all jacked up, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna order it. So then I ordered it, and I got one. It was chipped, it was all jacked up, so I was like, whatever, I guess that's just how they come. We are celebrating Lewis's birthday, like, as far as like a little family. We're going out to Fogo tonight for dinner, the 4 of us. And right now, I actually worked out this morning before I took the kids, which was super convenient. And it was my first chance to use the rower, like, actually use it, not just playing around. And I did a back and like bicep workout, because I was wondering like, okay, I know you can row, but what else can you do? And I had never used one besides at the regular like gym, where all I did was row, you know what I mean? And there was no screen, it was just kind of the numbers, and I would row and how far can you go and how fast can you go, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And this was kind of cool because it was more like, they put like a ton of resistance and they coach you through it. And then my mom tried it yesterday, just like briefly, and she was, you know, rowing through the Philippines, and I was like, this is so cool. Like, I do, so far so good, but it's only been a few days. But yeah, I was excited to be able to use that this morning, and I can already feel that my arms and my back are kind of achy. So that's good, because I hate doing arm workouts, and I really don't have like, I like doing them on machines, like, you know, like weight machines, like that kind of stuff. I don't like just doing them at home. I feel like I don't try as hard. So this is a good addition. My sister-in-law is biking home. She must have biked to school with the kids today. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go get myself put together because I wanna be full face, full hair ready for tonight, because our dinner's kind of early. But one of my brothers came in to town. He lives like an hour away. 45 minutes. He came into town to have breakfast with my mom, and I was like, well, since I got my workout done, I can leave the house in the morning. So I'm waiting on the call to figure out where they're gonna go have breakfast and coffee. I'll take you guys with, of course. Then we're gonna go see Josh's baby. You gotta see the baby. We're gonna go hang out at his house, which I've actually never been to his house since they got a new one together. Him and his wife, and the baby, obviously, they got a house, and I've never been to it, and I think I'm the last one who hasn't been there. Okay, so let's put ourselves together. I have not had any caffeine or energy drinks or coffee or whatever today, so for those of you that like to hit me with a, guess you had 2 cups today, huh, girl? I'll have you know, I've had none. I have simply had a great start to my day. I woke up to the birds at 6:15, bright bedroom, birds chirping, windows open, cats chilling. By myself. Lewis had just like kissed me, and like ooh, I started waking up, and then he was gone already, and I was like, great. So now I can wake up and be crusty all by myself. I do like to wake up alone. How about you? You like doing that? Just me? Not just me. I like to wake up alone. I don't mind going to sleep with somebody, but I do like to wake up by myself. I'm not gonna lie. I like a little alone time in the morning. And to anyone who saw me walk in with this, I'll have you know, this is Nala's. It's from the gas station this morning. Oh, finally. Hopefully my freaking thing charged. Yeah, it's from the gas station this morning. I didn't actually drink anything. I'm going to make an iced coffee, though, because I need something to hang out with while I do my face and hair. So me and my iced coffee cup. My security blanket. All right, my brother Jeffrey, I guess, is with my mom, so they're going to Oak and Bean, which is, I know I've mentioned it to you guys. I might have shown it to you, but now I don't remember if I ever did. But it's the coffee shop that they opened in downtown Oswego, if you guys are in the area, and I love it. It's so good. The coffee is so good. They do a great job of creating different like lattes and iced drinks and stuff like that. And their sandwiches are good. Their menu is small, but fire. So I feel like that's the sign of a good restaurant normally. A small menu, but you nail every single item. Yes, that's exactly what I want in my life. So I convinced my mom. I told her yesterday, she's like, your brother's coming in and we're gonna get coffee. I was like, you mean coffee and a sandwich? Let's go. We're going to Oak and Bean. So thankfully I got myself all put together and ready to go, and we're heading over there. Of course, I already have an iced coffee that I made at home, and it's actually fire, so yeah, I'm gonna drink this on my way there. I used the Lip Injection Lip Liner by Too Faced. I did a TikTok on it, and then I just posted it in my IG stories, which will be obviously be gone by the time you see this, but it's in the color Puffy Nude, and I love these lip liners because, sorry, my hair is fussy today. The bottom is like super dry, but then because I was like sweating earlier, my head's like ever so slightly moist, and it's kind of, I did my best, but I didn't do the best. But I like it because it feels like a matte lip, liquid lip, but it doesn't move, and it's just liner. It's fuss free, but it does give you the tingles because, you know, Too Faced likes to do the lip injection. I was going to call it injecture. Lip injection stuff and everything. So they're supposed to be plumping, you know. I don't know that it's plumping, but I do really like the color and the formula of these lip liners. So Puffy Nude is what I have on, but they sent me like a whole bunch of them. This is just the only one that I find myself like constantly reaching for, which is for the best. I think it's better to recommend a color than to just recommend a lip liner altogether, because sometimes, girl, then you end up with all these lip liners that you would never wear because the shade is just ever so slightly off. For me, this is a good shade. We're gonna wait till we have better lighting, and then I'm gonna just show you again. I just parked. We're gonna meet my mom and Jeffrey at Oak and Bean for some coffee. We're in downtown Oswego, And I just had to like drive around, I don't know how many times. My shorts are riding up today, but any hoodly doodle. I love this place. You guys hear me talk about Grace all the time, which is Grace is in Yorkville, and this place is in Oswego, like I said, but they're only like 10 minutes apart because the cities are right by each other. This one, the coffee and the food is so much better. Grace has like a slightly bigger, better vibe, but this one is like a little more modern, and then the food is just, Grace is like a farmhouse, which is somebody's vibe, not mine, but still cute. I can appreciate it. I just had to park so far away. I already got my workout in, guys. We'll see how many steps I can hit today. See if we can go somewhere. See my mom pointing at me? Oh no. Oh, they've already gotten theirs. How rude. Okay, there it is. Let's see. They always have cute ones. Look, now they're outside. Now they're outdoors. I know. When that falls, it's gonna slice Jeffrey's head off. I got the lemon meringue cold brew, and I'm worried. What'd you get?
I got the violet and vanilla.
That actually sounds good. Lemon meringue probably doesn't belong in a cold brew. My rule of thumb is if I've never seen the flavor before, it's probably bad. There's probably a reason. So here goes. Oh, hey guys. I thought you weren't on yet. Hold on, we gotta reverse out. Okay, I ended up getting the lemon meringue cold brew. Very weird. Well, you know what? I've had significantly worse coffees. Not horrible, but kind of weird. I think the lemon meringueness of it was on the cold foam on top. And yeah, I didn't film a whole lot in there, obviously, but oak and bean, very cute. The sandwich, amazing. My cousin was actually sitting at the table next to us, my cousin's daughter, so we just call her cousin. So it was a real family affair up in there, but we're going to my brother's house now, and we're gonna go hang out with the baby. Baby looks just like Josh. Like, that's Josh's freaking twin. He's so cute. And Josh looks just like my dad, so I feel like I'm looking at a tiny version of my father, and I live, laugh, love it. Some of you are like, live, laugh, love is so cringe where I'm from. I assume it's because you're like new. Live, laugh, love is cringe everywhere. That's why I say it. I stopped for a while there because someone was like, I just hate that you say it. And I was like, oh, well. And then I was like, I don't care. Why do I literally, do you know how many things I have stopped over the years because someone has a problem with it, and it just became second nature for me to like hear complaints and be like, all right, I guess I'll change this. I guess I'll change this. Because like so much of what you're doing online, if you're doing it as a job, you need to like appease people, but it ended up stripping me of like just regular personality. Like, I don't say I live, laugh, love stuff in my real life with my family and friends. I exclusively say it with you guys. It's like I have a relationship just with the camera who you are behind, essentially. That's how I see it. Like, just now I told my brother, they're like, oh, we parked over here, and I was like, oh, we parked over here too. And then I was like, I said we, as in you and me. Like, that's literally how my brain pictured it, because you were in the car with me when I parked. So like, I already have, I have a relationship here, and so it's little stuff like that over the years it's just, compounded. Just, there's been a million different things that I just don't do because of people commenting on it. And lately I'm just like, I'm gonna just live, laugh, love my life and do whatever until I find myself annoying enough to change. And you know what? The day will come, okay? Trust me. What is this? So much water. Oh my gosh, I bet they're gonna build houses or something right there. So cute. In theory, I would always love a house on water, but in reality, I'm so terrified of water, it's not even funny. I would literally dream every day, I'm sure, that my house is like, that there's gonna be like a tsunami or something. I could be living on a pond and I would dream of a tsunami, okay? So Yeah, I could never live on the ocean. Maybe I could convince myself one day to live on a lake. Do any of you guys like have water, you know, around your house? Like, are there a lot of bugs? I've always thought if you live on like lakes or rivers, because we have a huge river. We're passing it right now. You can't see it. That's not even the side it's on. It's over here. That's the pond. This is not the river bridge. This was not the river bridge. I'm so sorry. That's a pond. But the Fox River runs throughout this whole area. So that's like our big river. That's why we are Fox Valley. That's why like Fox this, Fox that. It's foxes all over the place. But I've always thought like, oh, there's probably like a big issue with like bugs, like mosquitoes, and you know, water just attracts insects and stuff, I feel like. But if you live on water, specifically non-ocean, because oceans have like, you know, that's a whole different life. Like the water's different, the environment's very different for an ocean. If you live on water, a swamp, oh my gosh. Lewis's family in Texas, like they live with they have water like in their backyard, some of his family, and there are just gators. And I'm like, and we're just okay with this. Everyone, no one's, how are your dreams? Like, what are we feeling in our subconscious minds? Do we care? How do you feel about the dog? Are you worried? Like, I feel like I would be terrified if I knew gators were just and they could just be right there on your way to the mailbox. Pass. Any hoodly doodle, if you have great stories of living near water, you please let me know, because one day I would love to build a custom home, like God willing, and it be on or very near water, so that I could just enjoy the calm quietness that comes with it, because it's so lovely in theory. In reality, tsunami. I sat you slightly off kilter because I realized when I put you guys right here in the center, you have a tendency to rock. Yeah, we just left Josh's house. I ran home really quick to go pee, and I just refilled my snack container. I keep this in the car. Like, you can't see it, but it goes underneath this little area right here. And I'm not real hungry or anything right now, but a lot of times when I end up sitting here in the car, I'm here for like anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour. I just have this down here and I can just pull something out and eat it, and it's been like a game changer. And then like if we go to a game or something, like Nala's practice or something like that, just had to restock that real quick. It's one of those things where like when other kids come over and they see my pantry, it's like, wow, right? But because my kids see it every day and they know it's available to them to pack like for lunches and stuff, they just don't care. And I think that's interesting, because somebody was making that point, when you offer your kids dessert, candy, cake, cookies, whatever, with their dinner every single day, you'll find that oftentimes they're not even taking it because it doesn't feel like a reward to them anymore. It doesn't feel like something they have to earn, or something that has like this scarcity surrounding it, where like, well, when's the next opportunity I'm gonna get a cookie? If I don't take this cookie, I might not get a cookie for who knows how long, because I don't have my own personal access to cookies. Like, I have to, you know, mom has to give me the cookie. So yeah, I think it's interesting. It works on adults too. You know what I mean? If I tell myself, Sarah, whatever, if you want to eat some damn chocolate, go eat some chocolate, whatever. Well, all of a sudden, I don't want it anymore, because I know I'm not going to force myself to not be able to have it. So it works. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for the next, I don't even know, 45 minutes or so, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. And I brought my computer. I grabbed it when I went home to pee, and we're just going to work, and then we're going to go home and get dressed, hopefully look a little bit cuter, and go to Fogo. So we're gonna go to dinner. And then the only downside of these vlogs when I'm filming like nonstop is that I don't know if this is the beginning, the middle, or the end. So while we were together just now, we figured out the menu for tomorrow, and my brother Jeffrey said he's down to grill. So I think he's gonna go pick up like arrachera and I don't know, or I don't know, maybe some other types, and he's gonna do the tacos, and then my mom's gonna do like beans and rice and stuff, and then Josh, well, really his wife, is gonna be bringing like salsas and guacamole and etc. And then that leaves me with drinks. So I think we're gonna make like an agua de Jamaica, and then I'm gonna make a freezer quote unquote margarita. And then I'm gonna make what someone online is calling a pink señorita, and I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but it's like a pink lemonade tequila kind of drink. So I'm gonna make those, and then we're gonna do a flan. I have half a bundt cake, which I'm just gonna slice, and then who cares if it's half a bundt cake. And I really wanna do tres leches, but we don't have time to make one, so I may or may not dip over to a Mexican bakery first thing tomorrow and see if they have any like tres leches just, you know, ready to go. I'm sure they do. We'll see. But anyway, so tomorrow's turning into just a bunch of Mexican food, and I don't have to worry about the majority of it, which is perfect, because otherwise I would have to go to the grocery store tonight. I'm still gonna have to go actually, but I would have to go to buy a bunch of stuff for tomorrow. Instead, I'm just gonna buy mostly drinks and stuff, but I'm gonna share those drink recipes with you guys. So they'll be alcoholic and non-alcoholic, because the Jamaica is gonna have lemonade in it, because that's my favorite way to drink Jamaica. Instead of just loading it with a bunch of sugar myself, I like to add something already sweetened, and I just find that it's magnifique. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that, or check out tomorrow's vlog, girl. I don't know where we're at in the vlog world. Hi. Okay, I'm not bringing you guys with me, and I took you off your tripod like a fool. I am gonna wear that Chopo dress, and then I have on a pair of like pink wedge things. This dress is pretty short, but like, well, okay, but what else is new? I don't think I really have time for that, so I'm just gonna add a little oil. One thing with the extensions is they don't, you know, produce their own oil like your head does. So I do have to grease them up so that they don't look all dry. And then I'm just gonna fix the part. Yeah, I feel like the hair really could have been doing something amazing today, but I just don't really have time. I got back, you know, a little too late, hanging off the fam as usual, not considering the time. It's kind of weird on the boobs, because I do have a shapewear, like I have a little bodysuit on. Kind of annoying. Oh, I'm trying the new First Aid Beauty anti-chafe stick. I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, they've been sponsoring a lot of people and stuff. So if you see it, there's a good chance you're gonna see it sponsored, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and do an unsponsored review. So I'm filming a little like short TikTok, whatever, for that. So, and everybody who's like, I don't have Instagram and TikTok, okay, well, it goes on YouTube too. So you just have to check the shorts tab of my channel, and that's where it goes. Like 80% of the content also goes there. It's just, YouTube has a 60-second max. So I can only do what I can do as far as the time limits go. Anyway, okay, we're gonna head to dinner. Maybe I'll do a little bit on my phone. Probably not, but okay, bye.